Greetings everybody, welcome to the Hunter Call the Wild. This is Michael Vance, your host. Now I have a history of hunting, trapping, fishing. I've hunted all my life. I'm 57 years old. My family's always hunted. My dad wrote books on antique traps, bear traps, collectible traps. I love ginseng, mushroom hunting, and all that good stuff. Root digging, yellow root. I don't do as much anymore. I'm 57, but hey, I just want to tell you about the Hunter tutorial, and this is a new updated version. I got one on my YouTube channel here, but I want to make a new updated version. Now this is going to start the whole game. You'll read these EULA and privacy policies, and I've already read them, but you can read them. It's rules and things about modifications of, disclosure, government law, and all that. And you just accept that, and you want to do this anonymous data. You can even view the privacy data if you wish to do that, okay? But I've already read it, so you can do that because that sends them guys anonymous data on how to keep the programs open and see what's going on. And you can also send your USB data, game save, to them, and they can look at it and see where there's a problem, if there's a problem in the loading system of the game itself. Of course, I'm just going to go to new game, okay? We're just going to go to new game. And of course, here's where you can, when you first start the game, you can select anything. I mean, you can either select a female or male. There's only two genders, male and female, obviously. All this media crap about multiple, no, you're crazy. Seek psychiatric help. I'm obviously a male, but if you wanted to play as a female, that's okay too. They don't have very many options, and even in the males, they don't have very many options. They do give you a Remy Warden as an option, so that's kind of cool. We'll start at the Leighton Lake district, and I think that's the best district to start in. Maybe we can start in the main district, Hirschfelden. I mean, Hirschfelden might be the best place to start. There's versatile. These are both part of the regular game. It's Hirschfelden, Leighton Lake. We're going to start with Hirschfelden Hunting Reserve. So let's do that. We'll do a tutorial. So what you want to do is start the game. All right, start the game there, and as it loads up, they'll have an introduction to each park. And each park, each DLC map will have an introduction similar to the ones that you already see. You got to find a tower, shoot an animal, find a tower, unlock a cabin, okay? That's the first requirements in the game mode. I wish you could teleport to all the towers is my only beef with the game, and that the four-wheeler ATV slides way too much. It's ridiculous on how it slides. So I'll let you watch this, or you can skip it. I can go ahead and skip it, you know it, because you don't need to see all that. So what you want to do is you want to track down an animal, and we're going to have this thing here, binocular. Now how do you open that? Push up on the D-pad. This is a new system here, the wheel system. When you push up on the D-pad, you automatically can go to anything with the R3 button. So I've selected there, and there's a deer right down here usually. There it is, see? So what you want to do is crawl from here. Okay? It's a road deer, of course. Now I'm just going to go down there and just lung shoot it, and we'll go to the tower. The next thing is go unlock a tower, and we'll go from here. But you want to shoot an animal, then we'll make our way to the tower, and then we'll go to the cabin. I'll show you how to purchase weapons and equip them in the proper perspective. The hunter maze uses and can also show your current active mission, which obviously if you push up on the D-pad, you can do that like that, see? So it says track an animal, shoot an animal, harvest an animal. So now I could call this animal in, but I'm just going to crawl as close as I can, crawl close to him, And of course, he's right there, see? He's just standing there. We're gonna crawl right down here. Now when you higher you get, level up, now right now he can't see you. See? Now you see I'm pushing forward and crawling. And I get the heart rate is low, but see that middle line between the sound? So I'm hardly making any sound, and I'm visible. See that straight line? That means the animal can't see me up to 5 feet, 5 meters, something like that. So if you just do this and scroll down there, and see, if you push up, you can just do that like that, and you can see it right there. It's calm. The animal's calm. So as long as that animal's calm, you can crawl right up and close to it. As long as your noise level, now that first mark on the sound, the speaker, is I'm making noise up to 25 meters, I believe. The next one's like 75, and the next one's 150 if it's fully lit up. But you can stealthily crawl to animals. Bears are the hardest, I think, to sneak up on. It's just my. Yeah, so that one's over there, but I'm not worried about that one. I'm moving over to this one. I'm going to shoot him as soon as I get coming down the hill. Let's look at him and see how he's reacting to me. He's not really doing anything, is he? He's just kind of like standing there. So we're close enough now where I can get a good broadside lung shot. So we'll move right here. Push up on the pad. Scope in there, and you can zoom right in there. Boom! Right in the, dropped him right in his track. So we snuck right up there. Now to move up and down, you press the circle button. Press it once, you'll crouch. Press it twice, you'll lay down. So press it once, you'll be crouch mode. And see the eye, he can see they can see you a little bit, but they can't quite make what you are. But if you're up, they can see full bird's eye view what you are. And you know. And reloading is triangle. And of course she'll give you a lot of tidbits. You just want to confirm the animal. See, it's a harvest check. I don't see why they didn't give me no harvest check, but they did give me 100%. It did hit the heart. And if you look at the inspected view, you can even see the x-ray view by pressing art to see the gun barely penetrated and hit the top of the heart. So that's kind of cool. And you can get a good look at your trophy too if you want. Zoom in, zoom out. You can even x-ray and zoom in. And, you know, so you can see that I hit the deer in a quartering manner. So do that, and you can even save the harvest. Okay, just accept the harvest. So now and it gives you cash. See, that's now we're heading up there. We're heading up here to this lookout tower. That was the next big thing. So you can even look at it and place a waymark on it. Okay. Now let's stand up. Now run. You can tap down L3, which is the joystick. Now if you press it twice, push down on it twice, you can just let off on the L3, and you can just run up here to this tower. Now we're going to unlock this tower. If you unlock all the towers, it'll unlock the whole map. Of course, I'm using the right analog, or the R3, the joystick on the PlayStation 4 controller to control which direction. Them's animal sounds. You can tell that's a red fox. He's doing a mating call. And here's tracks, actually. Probably a rabbit. Actually, it's a pig, wild boar. Here's a fox, probably. Now, that's another wild boar. So usually wild boars will travel in
getting some exercise, are we? Just remember to take a breather before shooting anything.
Now when your heart rate's up like that, that's kind of hard to hit anything. So we can stop running now. We're going to go up here and we're going to claim this tower. And of course, you know, your height and everything's controlled by your R3, your right joystick, and your left joystick more or less tells you to crouch and all that. So once you get up here, you're going to claim this area, and what it'll do it'll open up the map here. See where I come from? This is where I started. I shot that animal right here. And then of course the next place we're going to head to is right here. This is going to be the next area. So you want to hit square to survey, and it'll give you a good view. You can see there's an animal right down there. I can see the animal, but I doubt if I can hit him. I could probably hit him from here. And you level up, and I'll show you what to do with them too. So there was an animal right down there that I noticed. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's a fox. Of course, you can adjust all that. I don't think I hit him. Yeah, he was right here. And if I did, he would be a blood marker. It'd turn like pink. See, anytime you hit an animal, it turns pink. So, if it turns pink, I know I got him. So we'll go down this way. I know where the animal is, so you don't have to run. You can sneak along. And of course, if you want to enter the map, it just tells how to enter the map. There's a lot of things here. You can go in here and change your system. You can do the gameplay. You can make it metric, imperial, aim toggle, off, breath on, manual reload on, manual chambering on. I mean, that's what I would do. So it should be able, you should be able to just shoot. And want to reload, just tap triangle. Now the 243 isn't the best weapon to use, I don't think. And of course you can hear animals when you're scared of them. So let's see. See, I didn't even hit that fox. So we'll just work down there to the area where I'm heading. Oh, I hit him. I doubt if I did him. I think it passed. That's a long shot, really. That's about 200 yards. I definitely, yes, there's the male. There's the male. The loading's very slow. But I killed it because, see, it's pink. Notice it turned pink. That's what you want. I'll show you some hunting tactics too here in a little bit. This will be kind of a long tutorial. So remember, to reload, hit your triangle button. And say you want, we could have probably snuck down there and got a little closer, but that's quite all right. But I do know I killed that deer, so, and that'll give you a little information the first time you check on them. And also you can look in your codex. You want to grab all these areas like this. Just walk around and eventually you'll find a way to inspect it. And it'll tell you about the Rathenfeld poem, Sir Walter Scott. So once you get that, that'll give you a little bit of XP too. You don't ever want to let them go, because every little bit of XP will help you level up. And as you level up, it means more money. So that had to have been a good shot right there where I hit that deer. So here's the splatter. Now you can change all this stuff. Now just go into your system, and to do that you can hit the option button, then hit back. When that lights up where you can move this, go to system, then go down to interface. Okay, now right here is where you can change a lot of things. I kind of like the crosshair, the reticle color. You can change this right here. I kind of like a yellow. You can have a large or small. I like the medium. Right here, bright green, and of course you can change all this stuff. Bright green's kind of good, or you can make it torch red. And you can change all this stuff. Your spotting green. How about you can make it, you can even make it cyan, a blue, dog outline on. You can change your dog outline so you don't get him mixed up with anything. Your collectibles. You can, you can make them lime. Or we can make them the same color as our reticle. We'll make them yellow. Because that's neat. And there's plenty of collectibles all in the thing. I kind of like to make that white co-op. I like my co-op color to be blue if it's possible. And the sights is a dot. You can change your reticle sight to a crosshair and make it orange if you want. And I guess that's alright. The rim's color, I'd rather just have it kind of like a line and subtitles on, and subtitle, you can even make it large. So we'll go from there. So see, once you get to the blood, you can track it. It's red. So she's going to be red wherever it goes. So there's this, she's going that way, she's running. Nice blood drop, medium blood rate, that's very good. The animal obviously was hit in the heart area or the lung, very much in the lung, and there it is. It looks like it only ran 23 meters. So we'll see where I hit. So you want to see where, if you want, that tells you all the buttons down there, tell you what the, how to hit it. So let's see. So yeah, it was, man, in the liver. Man, it bled like crazy. It was a liver hit. So, wow. It was definitely a liver hit, man. So, flesh, stomach, and liver. Man, the liver, man, it bled out good. So, that was a good shot, really, for that range. I mean, it was 222 yards. And, it was that 243, which is not that great. So, we just got us some more in-game cash. So, it went about 50 yards, probably 30 yards. So we don't need this marker up here no more. We can go right to our map. And see, I never did hit that fox. That fox is gone. So now we're going right down here. This is our area where we can get guns. And I can show you how to do your storage and things. And of course you don't have to run with all that. You can run with your binoculars. I like to run with my hunter mate on sometimes. So see. So now I got to visit an outpost. See, we've pretty much done everything. We're going to complete this whole mission 1 thing. See, right here, stocking up. So see, we've already visited first steps, and they're all checked off. Now we just got to visit that. And there's a collectible down here too. There's a lot of collectibles on the map. You just got to find them. There's hundreds of them on each map, on Layton at least, and Medvataga. And Medvataga is the newest map, but see that yellow, that's a collectible. You just walk up to the flagpole here where it's a green house on it, just hit square and it claims, and once it claims, you can go in, sleep, you can buy stuff. I'm going to show you where to go buy. But first, yeah, now you can go in there and collect all these skulls. So and of course,
it felt like I dug up real treasure.
Okay, now walk up to one of these caches, access caches. Alright, so when you go to the store, it's going to show you that you can buy certain things. Now the first thing, now you can unlock all this stuff.
They're still tricky to find, of course, but I guess that's why people like to collect them. Hi there. I've got a bit of an unusual question. I hope you don't mind. I think I mentioned it, right? Well, here's the thing. She's right about
So I just got that right. Now you want to go down and get some ammo, right, for it? But if you want to equip that ammo to that 243, you just go there and buy it. But I'm going to buy 308. Alright. And of course, scopes.
So maybe where's the answer? If you are looking to help out your Linda with that fish, you're in the right place. You're in contact.
These where you buy all your lures and calls. So I'll show you now. So let's look at what we got there. So you go to your storage, okay? Now that's loadout 1. You can leave that loadout, that's perfectly fine. But I'm gonna create a new loadout and I'm gonna call it, that's loadout 1. I'm gonna rename this loadout. So what you do is you hit option and you rename it starter. And that'll work good for anything. And you press OK. So now I'm going to go down to loadout 2, and there's nothing in there, right? So here's where I can put everything in here. You go right here, down here to all the weapons you purchased. Now remember, if you're in a store, this is where you buy stuff. You can scroll down through here, you can buy all kinds of stuff, as long as you got the money and it's unlocked. Alright, you can buy them night visions, and you can buy tents and blinds and whatever, but you've already got the ones that's check marked. Let me put it that way to you. Backpacks are kind of stupid. They make entirely too much darn noise. And of course that you've already got that. You got some of that. Of course you do have a dog. You can buy some scents. And of course you want to buy that. That's a good bow thing. You want to buy the crossbow, and of course you can go up to the shotguns. You can buy that shotgun scope. Handgun scopes, you unlock them. That's what you pretty much got. You're starting with arrows. You don't really have much, nothing when you start, but you can start out with the tracer bolt, which I love. So let's start out like that. And you do start out with some nice bows. So let's go up to the bow. So you can buy these nice Alexander bow, but you got to have the proper arrow for it. And of course the crossbows, you can start out with them. You don't have no weapons. You got to buy all this stuff for the arrows. So, but I kind of like these free bows. I mean, if you want to stock that, you can. So let's move on to storage, okay? So that shows you how to buy stuff. So I need to stock some stuff here. My favorite's the 308. I mean, you can pick whatever you want, but 308 to me is the gun that kicks ass with anything. And as far as weapon, I am going to equip my bow, my compound bow. I like this right here. And then we go down to ammo. We've already got that, so I need some 420 grain arrows and that, and we need a bow sight. So you can put a night vision scope there if you're going to be hunting, but as far as I'm concerned, the thing that will bring your animals close is, now a predator jackrabbit call is good for foxes, coyotes, and there's one more thing that you need. I guess I should have showed you this. In the store, the lures that I recommend is this antler rattler. And see, it's only used for calling, it's good for calling a fallow deer, but you got to unlock it at level 5. So that's why I recommend starting out on Latent Lake. You don't need it yet. So anyhow, so say I want to go back into storage, okay? I'm still showing you how to do storage, okay? This is the items so far that I got in the lures. So say I want to put, the bleat call, yeah, that's good. Predator collar. Buck snort wheeze works on certain animals, white-tailed deer, springbok. And the thing will tell you what it works on, okay? Common raccoons, roe deer. Duck decoys if you want to duck hunt. That's good stuff. I think it's good. Binoculars are good, and I recommend carrying a tent of some kind or a stand. Now my favorite stand to carry is one of these. Now how do you equip all these in the thing? Okay, so back out, hit that again, and I'll tell you one thing you want to do is you want to save that loadout, okay? And you want to save it again. Now hit the option button, go down to inventory, Okay, see your inventory. You want to put the weapons in the proper places. And I'm moving the position with the D-pad up and down. So now we're going to equip bullets. We're going to equip arrows. And I got the wrong arrow. Alright, well that's easy to do. Alright, so we need the right arrows. So I somehow got bolts. So how do I do that? You're asking me. So it's easy to mess up. So what I need are some, and I can't even buy them now, so we can scratch that. So, well, trick to it. You know what you do? Here's what you do. You can add the bolts and use a crossbow, huh? So we'll use a crossbow bolt. We'll use a Falcon crossbow bolt. Yeah. Whoops. We'll just add the crossbow to it. I like the crossbow. The crossbow's pretty cool, really. The crossbow shoots hard, and it is deadly. I mean, boom! It hits right on the money. So after we get done here, we'll go to our other map. Okay. I'll show you a little trick too that I use sometimes. I sometimes equip a tent. I'll just equip a tent. Alright, now when you get done with that, you can just go back into it. If you turn it off, you lose everything. So you can hit storage, and you can call this your whitetail. So let's say you want to hit it, push down L, tap down, and you want to rename it. You want to call it your whitetail. Whitetail hunter. Okay, just that's what you want to call it, X. So the way you want to do that, you want to highlight that, then hit X. So see, and also back out. Now let's say you want to put them in their perspective. All right, you want to go back up here to your weapon. Well, you don't have to be in storage. You can be anywhere. After this stuff's in there, you can do it like this. See, you can hit options, go down to inventory, go to crossbow. Now I'm pushing up and down on the D-pad. Put hit there. Then you want to, of course, hit circle and go to arrows. And you want to put that there. Then we're going to push circle until it backs up. Now we're going to put the accent scope on it, move it to the gun, put it there, and then we're going to go down to the Hawken crossbow and put it there. So see, it's done. So we need lure, so we want to put a deer bleed. We're going to put the deer bleed here, and we're going to put the jackrabbit here, and I'm not worried about that, but the consumable, we're going to just put them right in a row. Hit circle until you get on it. Then I'm going to put that right here, and we're going to put the tent, or you put the tree stand right here. We'll put it right there. So now that's pretty done. Now say I want to save that. So you want to need to find a tent or an access, go down to storage, and just hit X. Okay, and you may want to go down here one more time, and you might want to add something. I don't know what you might want to add. You might want to add some, might want to take the tent off even. Hit save loadout. Say you want to put a tree stand, huh? Say you want to put a tree, or say you want to put a, let's put that tent back in there. Now save it. See, the tent's in there. So that way when you switch maps, which I'll show you how to do. See, now when you want to get that weapon to come up, all you do is this. There you are. The weapon's up. Say you want to bring the bow up. See the tree? Let's see where it hits. It hit right there where I aimed, see? Now later you can unlock things, unlock it. See, it hit right there. Hit right where I was aiming. I was aiming right at that spot right there. Not bad. I'd kill a deer. So let's put the tent on there. How's that sound? All right. So if I want to pop a tent down, say I'm somewhere out in a boondock somewhere, nowhere where there's any tents. It's the same. It works as a mini camp. So see, you can go in here. You can access this cache, and it's the same as at any campsite. All right. And if you want to get a four-wheeler, let's say you want to get a dog. You're allowed one free dog. You're allowed one tracker. It's your dog. Now you can change him. I'm going to make mine black and tan, and you can make him a male or whatever. You can make him a female or male, or you can make him a male. And you want to name him when you buy him. So buy that dog. I'm gonna name him Bob. Spelled all Bob. Okay? And you hit OK. Now there he is. Now he's out. So wherever he is. There he is. See him right there? See, you can run up to him like this and he'll calm down. Hold down to get your dog to come to you, see? And if you want to, you can go like that, play with him, make him shake, see? And you can praise him. Pushing down how you get him. Showing affection toward your dog will increase the focus generated. And now he comes in handy, you know. And you can tell him to stay. Alright. So now that you got your dog, there he is. So I'll show you how to change maps. You just hit the option button, bring up the maps, or remember you can hit the D-pad. Now when it's up like that, you square, and we're going to go all the way back to Layton Lake, and we'll let this play out. Now that I got the 308, I can dust that deer. I can show you in both areas. So customization, I'll show you also how to customize the colors, camo, so to speak. You have to buy those. I think that kind of is a bummer, but it's okay. It's all good. You know, but I thought you should get the camos that you buy for free. If you buy them, you don't have to pay again with Game Cash. Or they should let you buy Game Cash, couple 10,000 for $1.99 or so. So I'll let you watch this. No, I won't. I'm going to go ahead and go through it. So when you start here to district, you're going to accept, and you're going to tell him to stay. Okay, now remember we got the binoculars. So should I shoot this deer with a bow? I'm going to shoot this deer with a bow. Okay, we're going to. So we're going to give one call. I'm going to shoot him with a crossbow bolt, I think. We'll let him just come right on in. Oh, I hit him behind cover too.
Let's see what you do. Try to find an animal trap.
Now you can use your dog, so there's the animal's track. You can tell your dog to track it. course, you can see where I hit him.
Careful.
Non-vital organ, but it's... See, the dog will track him. There he is, of course. You can, of course, you can see the deer right there. I mean, you know.
Sounds like Richard's gonna need a helping hand. Sorry, we got this full-blown 5 hospitals living out here all year round. Richard, ho. You got a bit of trouble, it seems. I can fill you in on the details later.
Now, of course, you can see as you're running, see the circle? But if you stop, lay down and see the circle goes. When you move, it lightens up. Now you're invisible. So if you get into brush or in a tree stand, so like this, see, you're invisible. So remember I told you about the tent? See how I didn't save it and the tent is gone now? See what I say? Okay, we'll just keep moving here. And this is pretty much the same thing. And of course you can change all your camos and all that. I mean, you can change everything here. Of course, that's a moose. Not really. Moose are tough to take. Some moose will charge you too. I will tell you the truth. It's a scary thing. Of course, this is the same thing. As you can see, it's the same thing. There's where we're heading to, that cabin right there, that lookout. Then we'll talk a little bit about perks and stuff. So when you go here to this section, you level up, see. I suggest you put everything on your animals. I suggest you put all your specs on your rifle, on your aim, your skills at first, especially for the rifleman. Now every other one's going to be. I like the military pack 308 because it gets you the versatile weapons, 223. The dog's a good item to have with you. It's in the DLC too. That's a fox. So let's see if we can't get him. So I can maybe get him to come. See, I'm laying down, he won't be able to see me. And your dog's okay too. They usually won't scare nothing. And of course you can always go down to the codec and you can go to interface, and of course you see the colors of everything there. The R3 is your light. I think he's coming. Foxes and coyotes, this is a coyote of course, they're sometimes kind of tricky. They can come down, there he is, see? Okay. He's coming.
If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over.
I drilled him, man. Drilled him. He's down, man. Right in the neck. And the 308 is a beast, man.
You'll find coyotes all over the so they're not the most.
And they pay out good money. I mean, wrong bullet, but you know what? I don't care. It's $1,000 usually for a coyote. Or you can turn the heel. That'll make him. Of course, we're gonna go up here and go to this place. Every little bit of money will help you. That's how you make money, is completing missions. And leveling up will give you the things that you need to complete other missions. So we got to go up this tower and unlock this tower, then we'll head down to this camp, and I'll show you how to do skill points and stuff like that. Duck hunting is another easy method to get if you got the guns, right guns. So just go right up in here and get this. I'd say start out with this. Leighton Lake is the best place to start out. That's my opinion. Leighton Lake is your best area to start out. It's the easiest place to do. So we're going to head right down here to this camp right here. Alright, once we get down there, we'll be good. And once we get there, it'll give us even more money. So we're heading over the hill here. We're heading to the outpost down here. We'll just move right along here. There's turkeys on this map too. Merriam. Turkeys. I like the new map that came out, New England, but also like that Yukon map. Them grizzlies and caribou are awesome. I just like the grizzly bear map, you know. So just run right down through here. Of course, there's a deer right there somewhere. He hit. We nailed him. See, I like that 308. 308's a good gun. It's quick too. Good follow-up shot. Don't have very good bad recoil. You know, I just pegged that deer. Look, he didn't go very far at all, man. Look at that, plow, plow, 2 shots, man. And he's down, whitetail down, see? Awesome. Look at that, right in the, almost split the lungs. Awesome.
Wow, he's a strong guy today. I'm speaking up. Are you on here?
Huh? So there's that. Now we're just heading over to the camp over there. I could have called him probably in closer, but that's quite all right. We're going over to his house. I just want to show you some of the basics of hunting and having fun in the tutorial. So you'll have a little bit to go on and get your feet wet. We've got already skill points. That's good. We're at level 3. We've killed 3 animals, 4 animals now. And we've made a good bit of money, and we've unlocked a few things. So remember, this will complete. This is more money added in. So that'll unlock your first cabin. I really enjoy helping people out in this game, so yeah, they always want you to stock up. So we're going to show you how to do the skill points. Hit the option button. Well, we got 2 skill points and 2 perk. So the first thing I recommend is, like in tracking, you unlock this, and I would recommend not that, but this. Them 2 right there is pretty important. Then go do this one and this one. These 2 right here is good, and this, and that is okay. Then in perks, let's work on the rifle here. Okay. So we're going to go there and get your. So let's show customization. So go to that animal. It's kind of self-explanatory. Hit triangle. Of course, some of the weapons are already customized anyhow, and you don't really need to customize them no further. And you don't really need to customize a lot of them already. It's kind of lagging a little bit, but you got the general idea. You just customize whatever gun you want, and if you bought the DLC packs, let's say you want to customize this weapon, so it'll load all the paints that you got unlocked, and then of course you can buy them. So let's say you want to make it red. We can you can, okay, I can afford the reds. Preview. And you can just we'll make the whole gun red, you know? It don't matter. I don't know. So you can make the whole gun red and anything. You just apply it to whatever square you want. One will be the stock and forearm. One will be the barrel and the receiver. So you can make that whole gun pink if you want. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to, but you never know, right? But anyhow, that'll conclude this video. I just wanted to show you that you could put anything in there, and I hope this helps you out a little bit. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope if you have any questions, please hit me up. I think I kind of covered it all. So see, right here it goes. We're gonna make it all red. So we'll make them all red. So that just made the receiver red, and we want to make it pink. I like that, so we'll apply that, and then we'll just keep it. We'll just keep it real, man. We'll just keep it pink. We'll just keep it pink all over. How's that sound? So we'll just keep it pink, man. You know, we'll just keep it real, brothers. It's pink all the way now. And of course the other parts, the stock, the bolt and all that, so it's all pink gun, right? And make it yellow. So see, there it is. There's my pink beauty. So I want to trade that out now for that 270. Well, it should have been the 270 right there. It is. So let's look at this bad boy. Let's put her on there. Inventory. Yeah, we'll put that there. That pink beauty. We'll won't put none of that on it, but we'll put that scope on there. And of course I need the 270 rounds, so that's no biggie. Just go into the store there, go down to rifle ammo and grab you some 270 rounds. So you'll have to use soft points at first, but once you get it built up, you know, you won't have no problem. Then just go up here in the storage and close that out, pull the 270s off there, put the 270 in, and now you have it. So you can go into your inventory there and you can put some 270 rounds on that beauty. So you want to see it? This is it. Right here it is. Pink. Huh? 270 pink gun, buddy. So now he's wanting us to go down here and look at the next mission, Hope a Visitor. So he's telling us to go up there, so we'll just cut right down through here and make a left. Alright. Now you kick down on it. If you click down on it, you'll show third person, first person view, which is very, very helpful. And then, usually you want to go to all these things, you don't know what they are until you get to them. So that's a tree stand. And there is collectibles in the game, of course. Hold on a minute, I got a phone call. Hello? Alright. Sorry about the misunderstanding there. So we're going to go over to this mission here and do the mission, open up more of the mission, get a little extra cash and some level up. See the turkeys flying. And that's really what it's about. Now these little things like this are beds. These are rest zone, so that's a fox's rest zone. So it don't say how many's in here yet until you get leveled up a little more, but it's okay. See, it'll tell you now what the gender of the animal is. It's a female, of course, so that'll come in handy. Alright, so that's what these are. I like drink zones myself. They're usually around the bodies of water. They're a little more easy to hunt around waterways. That's just my opinion. You get around these, oh. So you get around these waterways, you'll find out more things. You'll find drink zones. That's just how I feel about it. Don't go out too deep. You will blow up your ATV. Now there is a collectible right over here. I'll show you on the map. I don't mind showing. Usually if you see a shovel or something like that, see that shovel right there? I'm sure you can see it there on the left or right. Usually when you see a shovel, there's a collectible. Now there's one here.
Look at that. You found it.
There's one here.
I've already got a big
There's a star here. There's a, I'm sorry. There's a antler right up. There's an antler right here off to the left. When you first start out, there's I think there's a antler here on the heel. Alright. Over here, let's see. Over here's an antler. That's about all I know here directly. And of course on this island there's an antler. Or collectible. So I hope that helps you out a little bit. Alright, so let's go over here to Hope. Let's go over here and do that and get more money. And I can continue to show you more things if we go. So you can go to all these missions and make money. That's probably the best way to make in-game cash. And of course hunting. I think the ducks is pretty fun to hunt and easy. You just need a duck call and it costs $6,000. But first I recommend just playing the missions and leveling up. Shooting whitetail with a bow is the easiest probably thing to do from cover. That's just my opinion. Unlock your whole map. That'll give you XP. You can get a friend to help you unlock all these areas, and that will really help you out probably more than anything. It's getting a good buddy to take you to all your lookout towers and unlock them, or taking you all your cabins and unlocking them. And then you can just slowly go to all your lookouts and unlock the map. That will give you tremendous XP and plus give you visibility of things. It'll show you all these things, but it won't show you, it won't show you all the good stuff. And there's a bunny. And of course, that's more XP. Let's see. Then of course we'll walk up here. Let's just take the 4-wheeler. Your dog will level up as you go, which is a good thing. See, there's the tracks. You can go to all these things. So see.
Great. Snap pictures for the record. See the need anywhere. Yeah, definitely. Looks like you're trouble. Now, I don't want you to go get any fights. Maybe follow. See what you need.
It's no big deal. Remember, you can hit the button. See, I got $4,900, $4,910, and the track's kind of in here, and kind of gives you the money though. It kind of lets you explore the area too. As you can see, it goes right here in here.
No more tracks now. Well, at least for now. I'll see what I come up with. This'll help.
Bear food. So see, you just got $2,500. Right now you got enough money to buy whatever you want. See, you're up to $7,400. And the next missions are just side missions. See. So I'm already in Beaumont, so it's kind of easy to find them, see, because they're already in Beaumont anyhow. So just ride around and find deer tracks and look at them, and you'll find whatever animal you need. So you got to find 3 sets of tracks, and they got to be blacktail, of course. That's a fox. You can just ride around here, you know. Let's go over here and look around. Let's follow this road here. That's the best thing to do, is just travel. When you see a track, look at it and see if it's a blacktail. I think most of the blacktail deer are just in certain random areas. Around lakes is a good place to go. And of course, this will give you an opportunity to look around, find stuff. The center island is the place to where all the animal stuff is. So if you go right up here, see that antler glowing? That's extra money. It's 80 points. You may not think it's much, but it adds up, man. That's rabbit. You can tell if it's rabbit or deer. That looks like a turkey. It was. I was right the first time. I've seen most of my blacktail down around here. All I gotta do is look down, see what they are. That's turkey. That might be bear. Coyote. Moose. There's also some collectibles down here. Let's see, there's a collectible. The other collectible that I know of, my friends, is right in here. There's an antler right in this general area. And of course, right up here is a regular that's just a regular collectible where you click on it, and it's a point of interest, I guess you could call it. More XP. So we'll go to this cabin house right here. So that's how you teleport. You just click on cabins and you can go from cabin to cabin. And I'm sure this really helps you out and shows you how to get from one point to another. So we're going to do a little running. I don't know what that animal was I shot. It might have been a white blacktail, as far as that goes. So let's kind of walk down through here and see what we can find. Of course, you can see your dog off to the left. Like I say, now when you're running like this, you can see the big circle in the middle. Your heart's elevating. You're making a lot of noise, and you're going to spook a lot of animals running like this. But if you're like this and very slowly moving, you're not going to scare as many animals. You know, but if you're trying to get somewhere fast, by all means, just boogie. Run, 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 run. And of course, I'm heading to this cabin. There's a star right there in the old graveyard on a tombstone. That's a collectible, and it'll give you a couple little XP. Okay, so you definitely want to find them there. And at Hirschfelden and at Medvedtag is the collectible map. Morel mushrooms would be nice. So here's an animal walking, and it's a fox, coyote, predator, same thing. There he is again. He pooped. Just to tell you how fresh it is usually. Very old, so he went through here for quite a little time ago. And there's a moose. There's a whitetail. And here's a bed, of course. Fox bed. A bed for foxes. Coyote going back down the hill. So see, it's not as old as the older one was. I think running around with a four-wheeler looking for the poop is the best thing to do. There's bear. You even have a mission here where you got to find 3 different bear poops. I guess you could follow the same bear and just keep scooping up his poop. I guess if that's what you want to do. But you got to find 3 different. You just can't go behind the same blacktail getting these tracks. You got to find different tracks from different blacktail deer. Now there's the old barn. That's where the cemetery is, where you got to find the star from the collectible. And it's usually a shovel by them or something, I've noticed. But on that tombstone right there is a collectible star. I believe it's right there, but see it glowing pink? Alright, so right here's the old collectible. Okay. So take a picture, hold down square, and you can move in by pushing up and down.
These lands are wild. People have been living here for hundreds of years. There are lots of remnants, both large and small, time. This is federal land. Any historical artifact you find will belong to the state and must be returned. To the church member, the Office of Archaeology and Historical Preservation provide a body for authentic artifacts.
So now I've got the fallow deer. See, now I can go into the store, just scroll down to your lures, collar, and see, I ain't quite got it yet. I'm lacking just a little bit more point. To find out how level you are, you can really go right down here to your, join the Hunter Club by all means. Please join the Hunter Club by all means. It's great. Great way of leveling up, my friends. So if you want to kind of see where you're at, go to your Kodak and you can just click on the Hunter profile card, See, I'm real close to being in the next, within 100 points of leveling up. So shooting a couple deer will probably do it, or finding our tracks, shooting them. Some deer will work. Listen for their noises. Watch around the water. Like I say, you can spend a lot of time in this game. It ain't no Call of Duty game. You're not going to be right into it leveling up. It's kind of close to realism as you can get. I said close to realism as you can get. I'll repeat that again, close to realism as you can get. It's not 100% accurate, you know, but you're not going to see a lot of game out some days. Some days you're going to find a lot of game. Some days you're not going to hardly see nothing. So if you think you're going to find a lot of game by just jumping on the game and shooting animals left and right, this is probably not the game for you. This game wasn't made to tailor to you, but it is a challenge. I've already platinumed it. It's a hard game to platinum, especially to kill the red deer with a 270 by hitting it in the heart is tricky. You'll make that shot hundreds of times and miss the heart. It'll teach you the anatomy of the deer, and that's why you want to x-rate a deer and shoot several of the red deer when you see them. Now that should give me my necessary points. Should. So see, it didn't give me nothing, did it? It didn't give me nothing. Yeah, I'm within 50 points. I mean, one animal is all I need. A turkey, a deer, or just to do that mission. I figure I'd run into a bunch of deer. Rain's really nice. It brings out the animals. It allows you to sneak up on some of them, I believe. Now later on you'll get the gun that really you'll get the binoculars that really are nice. What I'm talking about, they'll have a rangefinder built into them. Them's my favorite weapons. Now the areas around the water is the best time to look around to see if there's any animals drinking. Back comes, and of course there's always ducks. If you could, you'll see them in the air once in a while, letting out their sound. And of course we're at 15:03, so it's going to get dark on us here in a minute. But I guess one of the tutorials after I go to that island right there is a collectible. Right there. So when I get there and get that collectible, it should put me up to where I can buy the one item. So if you play the missions and just hunt, unlock all your go to all your towers. You know, you can start here and go to all your towers. You can drive up to them, put a mark on them. You know, if you're lost, just drive here, then put a mark here, drive to it. Then you want to drive here to this marker. Follow the road to each marker. and you can go there, and there's a collectible here too, by the way. But you can go to each one of them and unlock things, items. So you can unlock the whole map by seeing the whole map that way. Only thing, it'll show you where all your cabins are, which is important in playing the game. You need the cabins unlocked to play the game. Now, if I was playing the game and duck hunting, I'd put a duck blind right up here off to the left of the island and put my blind right here, not here. I'll show you where here in a minute. Let me get down there first and I'll show you where to put a tent and a duck blind. I think it works pretty good there. I've had good success right there. All right, you see that? I think that right there is a good place. Kind of right there and facing that way. Just how I feel about it. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I think it's one of the better places to have a duck blind. So put a tent right here. Put your tent right here. Put a tent right here. Put your blind right here. So see, it's on a hill. Then walk out here in the water as far as you can, and put the ducks all right out here. 5 of hens, 5 decoy. Then when you're in this thing, you can call them, and they'll land right there, and you can shoot them. Matter of fact, that's a good sign right there, because there's duck poop. See it? So that means they've been in here. Yeah, so there's been ducks here before, so that's a good thing. The collectible's right up here. And see, you can already see ducks have already been here, but you want to shoot ducks with shotguns to get the proper thing, proper gun score. So see, you can see the collectible. That'll give me my level 5 to buy my other thing. See. And if you was going to do a perk, I believe you'd want to do your rifle a little more. I'd maybe do my breath. This one. These 3 are probably the most. And this one's important. Then when you move the bow, that one, and like a pro, unlocks the ability to enter aim mode while you're in prone. These right there are probably your, get this unlocked and go to this one. So there you go. Now I got enough to unlock it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and share, man, and comment if you wish. But I kind of went over everything there. Unlocking various missions and so on. I hope the video helps you in a little way. Gives you an idea how to do the proper movement and map selection and all the above. So I hope you enjoyed it. I guess if you want to make your time, you can just go in here. You can just go to 5:30, probably 6, and it'll just reset the time and also give you a life. There's many other items in here. If you want to use the spray to kill your scent a little bit, just give yourself a spray of that. See the icon above the spray? It gives you so long to do. Now you're back in the morning time, and it kind of like, you know, and if worst comes to worst, you fail the mission, just simply stop the mission. Just simply go into your settings like this. Wait a minute. You just go into your, just hit your option button. Go into system and just exit to the main menu. Alright, just close the game for a minute, let it all load up, save, and then just simply go back in and resave your game. Just simply go right back in and restart your game. You'll start right where you left off. And that way, you know, and that way you can hit continue again. You'll go right back into it. See, right where you left off. So then it'll reset your missions if you screw up on any of the missions too. Like if the animal that you're after runs off. So I hope you enjoyed this. I've enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope it gives you a little. I hope it helps you out in some way. But I hope so anyhow. So have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace out.